Hi, it's Rebecca and I'm back with a foundation review today. I'm doing the L'Oreal Paris Nude Magique Eau De Teint. It says a new sensation with a lighter than water formula for non-greasy zero makeup feel, and only a few drops are needed. So I got the 110 Warm Ivory and it's in this little glass bottle which I really like. So I'm just going to give it a quick shake. I've already moisturised my skin. I've already seen when I was trying out the testers that it is really watery. I'm going to put on some primer first. I'm going to put primer on just one half of my face. So I'm going to use the L'Oreal Skin Perfection. And I'm just going to put that on this side, on my pores, where the lines are. It says here, perfectly invisible, invisibly perfect. I don't know if that's a good thing. So I'm just going to do what it says. So it tells you to apply it with your fingers like perfume. I'm going to do fingers on one side like it says, and then I'm going to use the sponge on the other side. So I'll do the fingers first. Quite a lot comes off actually. It blends really well. A little bit goes a long way. I do understand what it means by invisible, but I can actually see it. So it did say only a few drops needed. I've already used 3 just for this side. I'm not sure if you can see a difference. I can see only a slight difference. It is very, very light. This is light coverage foundation. It has made my blemishes lighter, not completely made them disappear. I do still have dark circles under my eyes, so you would have to apply concealer. You don't have to set it with powder, I don't think. I think it's really nice the way it is. You don't need any powder to get rid of greasiness. It's not greasy, like it says. And I think, yeah, it's okay applying it how it says with your fingers. It does have a foundation smell to it, not actually fragranced, but you can't smell it on your skin. I can only smell it from the bottle. But it is SPF 18 and it is 20 millilitres. So that is smaller than the usual foundation by about 10 millilitres. As all of my other foundations are 30. So I did buy this for, I think it was $5.99, which was pretty good because online it's $9.99. It must have been on a deal at the time. And now I'm going to do the other side with the sponge. So I don't know how I'm going to pour it in my hand. I would say pour it very lightly because it does come out very fast, like water. It is very, very watery. And I have wet my sponge. The sponge has just soaked up most of that, even though I've soaked the sponge. The colour matches my skin really well. Yeah, that's gone on really nicely with the sponge as well. With your fingers it looks much more natural on this side, but on this side you can tell I've applied it with a sponge. It does work well both ways. The only problem that I'm thinking right now is it going to go really quickly? Am I going to use up the foundation too quickly where it's so watery? I'm now going to see if I can build that up into a more medium coverage. So I'll do that on the sponge side. So I'll mainly focus around dark circles and blemishes. And the redness around my nose. So yeah, you can build it up. You can see a difference now as the finger side still has the dark circles. This has covered up my dark circles a bit more. I've built it up to more of a medium coverage now, but it is really light. I can barely feel it on my skin. So I really like that. I'm guessing you can just keep on building it up. It hasn't made it look cakey. It has blended in really nicely. And I really like it now. I've put another layer on. Just, I'm still worried about, you know, foundation going way too quickly because it is so watery. I'll try building it up on the other side as well with my fingers, doing it the same way it said, so like the perfume. It's a bit like rubbing it in like moisturiser. It just glides onto your skin. It's really soft and velvety. think I do still prefer the sponge side, but this side does look really nice and natural. It looks like you can still see through your skin, and also it has covered up some of the darkness and the redness around my nose, but I can still see a few of my freckles underneath my skin. It hasn't made much difference with the primer. They're both good on both sides. Neither of them have seeped into my pores, so it's up to you whether you want to use a primer or not. I did moisturise my skin beforehand though. Around my eyes is fine as well. Still a slight bit of darkness, I will still conceal. The price was really good. I like the bottle, the little glass bottle with the metallic purple lid. So I think that's good, applying it with your fingers. I'm just going to go ahead and apply the rest of my makeup. Okay, so I'm back with my whole face done. I absolutely love this foundation. I did not have to set it for the first time. I didn't have to set my foundation with powder, so I'd say that this is a very matte, light coverage foundation. I really actually like it. When I bought it, I didn't think I was going to like it at all because of how runny it was. I thought it was going to be too light, but it's gone on really nicely and it looks so natural. As you can see, it is matte, but around my nose and around my cheek areas you can actually see a glow. Oh, as well as my chin. There's a bit of a glow coming through the foundation. Just zoom in. You can actually see a little bit of the glow here. It has covered my face really well. Has given me a nice coverage. I'd say if you have a lot of blemishes and breakouts, I wouldn't use this foundation. I don't have any breakouts, so there isn't much to cover. I did have to conceal under my eyes, but that's it. The rest is just powders. I didn't have to actually use a setting powder. I just put on my bronzer, my blusher and whatnot, so it feels very light. It doesn't feel like I've got much on my skin at all, and I really like it. One thing I've noticed though from using the finger method like that is I've already got some of it dripping down the bottle, just down the side, only like a few like splashes, so a little bit of a mess on my first go, but should be fine in the future now that you know. Overall, I really like this foundation. It's just a shame that it's only 20ml, so it's going to run out quicker, but it is very nice. It does look quite expensive in this little bottle. I really like what they've done with the design. It's just overall a very nice foundation on your skin. It feels nice, it's light, and it feels very like you can touch your skin, you can't feel the foundation on it. It doesn't feel sticky, but it still gives you a small glow to come through even though it's matte. And it's also at a very good price point. I hope this helps you out. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time, bye!